Hello guys, how are you? It's been a long time. How is everybody? I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a long time since I made a video. Honestly, to be honest, so many things have happened since the coronation night in Miss Universe. Since that day, I didn't make no more videos. Probably I would say that I, I was in shock how it ended. Um, just watching the whole coronation night kind of made me think so many things, and at the end of the coronation, once everybody started talking and saying things, I just didn't know how to react. I am, I'm those kind of people that before I say something, I have to overthink, so I don't hurt nobody, or I don't say things that will hurt nobody, or be bad for the audience. That's not what I want to do in my channel. So yeah, honestly, that was what made me probably stay quiet for a long time. And also there was not many things to talk about more than just the controversy and everything that was going on, but I just didn't want to talk about it at that time. Now that that time has happened a little bit, I'm gonna talk over that a little bit, just because I know you guys wanna hear, how I feel about what happened and everything. Since we are in another year, another time, and we also are starting to elect new queens, which makes me very excited. As we already know. Some countries have already elected their queens, and other countries are, currently holding the process to elect their Miss Universe in their country. So, but before all that, before we talk a little bit about other things, I'm going to say what happened that night. As you already know, I predicted the final, the final prediction in my channel. I can say I did quite a very well prediction. It was very assertive. I did get a lot of girls that I had in my top, and at the end of the night they were in the top, so I'm pretty happy about that. And I'm happy also to say that the girl that I predicted as my winner, which was Kariwa, was the one that everybody thought that would be the winner. So I'm happy with my prediction, how I did it. That at the end of the night, even though she didn't win, she placed in a great position, and she was the most talked about. That everyone, thought that she would win. So that makes me feel good that I had, a very assertive, Miss Universe winner. So that makes me happy. I wasn't far from the truth. And then, if you remember, I made Chile as my second position, because I really love Chile so much. Chile was my if for beauty, Chile was my favorite to win. She was just so beautiful to me. So I was very happy she placed in top 10. I remember. I was hoping she would be in top 5, but she didn't. So that made me a little sad. But other than that, I'm happy she at least got to the top 10. Miss Thailand was, I think, the actual second place in Miss Universe. So I'm very happy about that because I also love Thailand a lot. And then I think the third runner-up was who was the third runner-up, guys? Was it Philippines? Yeah, I think it was the second runner-up. I think was Philippines. The third place. Yes, something like that. I'm a little lost right now. But anyways, I know in the top five were Kariwa, Philippines, Venezuela, Thailand, and Mexico. So then, when everything happened, and suddenly, as you know, I always said in my channel that I also like Mexico. So don't get me wrong, guys. I say that I like how intelligent she actually is, and how down to earth she is. Also, how much she wanted to work, you know, with people and to be Miss Universe. So with that aside, I can say that I like Mexico. Like I said, don't get me wrong. I think she was very beautiful, and I said that in my channel many times that I like her. Although I didn't have her as my winner, I didn't think personally she would win. For many reasons, because I've been watching Miss Universe for a long time. I predicted so many winners, and I just didn't think the crown was for Kariwa, which I'm not saying Mexico didn't deserve. I actually, once she won, I was like, okay, so Mexico win. As you guys already know, I never will talk bad about anyone, about you know, like say bad things, especially about queens. We love queens. So I said, okay, so Mexico win. I think, well, let's be happy for Mexico. Mexico is a great country. They have great people. I love Mexico. I was born in Mexico. You know, I like Mexico. Mexico is a beautiful country. So I was very happy about it. As I said, she was not my winner, but she won. So I said, okay, so let's see. And so everybody started talking bad about what happened. That, you know, she didn't deserve to win. That she wasn't a winner. And I said, what really happened? What actually just happened? And I was in shock too. But I said, well, she won, so let's support the winner no matter what. So I said, let's go for Mexico. But on the other side, so many people were complaining, and they said it was a fraud and everything. So at that time I was very sensitive to say anything, you know. And as you guys, you know, are my audience, and I, as much as I love you so much, I know I not always can say everything that you wanna hear, but I just try my best, you know. As I said before, I like all the queens. I wish everybody win, because when I see Miss Philippines, Miss Thailand, Miss Mexico, Miss Guatemala, Miss Brazil, they are also pretty, they are so also sweet, so deserving, that I want everybody to win. But unfortunately, it's not like that. So I don't know. That's why I didn't talk about it before, because it was a very sensitive subject. But nowadays that everything happened and is in the past, I know everybody's, you know, a little more open to talk about this. I'm talking about it. So guys, whatever just happened, whatever it was, we don't know, because the actual truth, we don't know. We will never know. We can speculate and everything. You guys are in your right to think that she didn't deserve it, and that she, wasn't your winner. But on the other side, you have to understand that these organizations, the BAS and Miss Universe, they they actually run their pageant and they know what they want. What we want is not always what they want for their winner, for that person that they win to serve 1 year for them. So sometimes our winner is not going to win, and we will be surprised as this year happened. I know this year was very impressive, because definitely it was a big thing. A lot of things happened, big controversy. But as I already said, guys, our winner is not always going to win. So now I understand that you were upset about what happened, about maybe you wanted your country to win. But as I said, only one had to be the winner, and we can't do anything about it. And why don't be happy for the girl that win? Why don't be happy for, or at least why don't we support the winner? If you're not happy about it, don't talk about Miss Mexico. Don't say bad things that this girl is hearing and overhearing. Bad people talking about bad things about her, and saying that many bad things about her. How you guys think that she feels? She's young. She's not even 30. A lot of bad things happen when people do bullying to a person. You guys already know that person can even commit bad things, suicide, everything, because if we start saying bad things, we hurt that person, and we hurt the people around that person. So if you guys have heart, if you guys feel the way I feel, because I am a human being, let's stop shaming on Miss Mexico, on her reign, and let's just support her. Let's think that she's our sister, just as everyone else, and one day our country might win, and we want people to support our country. So let's just be happy about it. Let's support Mexico this year. As I said, she was not my winner, but she won, and I'm happy for her, and hopefully she has a good year, and I'm supporting her. Because she won, and she deserves also to be supported by us. So don't get me wrong, guys. Let's wake up and be more better people in this world. That's what I encourage all of you guys to do. So after said all that, I'm happy you guys kind of hear why I was absent, and that's my point of view of everything that happened. I might talk more in the future about what happened, or about other queens, but as for now, there is some things that I really want to touch quick about, and it's about, you guys have seen Miss Venezuela. Did you guys saw my prediction of Miss Venezuela, my last prediction of Miss Venezuela? Did you guys see my prediction that I asserted the winner, the first runner-up, and the second runner-up? I said with my words who was going to win, which is the winner now, and I said the second place and the third place, because that's how I do. I always like to do the first place, second place, and third place. I know that's not very generous of me, because I want to name all the places, but sometimes it's too much for me. I don't have all the time to be recording, or sometimes I'm just not in the mood. So, but yeah, I'm so happy about that my prediction went well. Clara Vega's Miss Venezuela is a wow. Is a wow since she was a candidate for Miss Universe Venezuela. I was so happy about her. I always thought she would win because she has that angel in her. And careful with Miss Venezuela because she could be the next Miss Universe. After now that she has put, she was the first candidate, one of the first or the first candidate to be elected, and she's top. I know all the countries are going to start electing very well prepared queens in their countries so they can align in the same level as Miss Venezuela. But Miss Venezuela is just has the whole package, She has that it factor that I always see in Miss Universe. So very careful with Venezuela because she, from now, that is even far from the competition, I can see her in top 3. And also, I can't see her even winning. So she's definitely one of my favorites this year. And I'm so happy for her. She's got the charisma, she's got the angel, she's got everything. She has 1 year to prepare for her wax, for everything. So let's go for Venezuelans. I love Venezuelans queens. I support them too. So big things coming for Venezuela this year, definitely. And I'm so happy about seeing that other of my favorite countries are electing their queens, which is Miss Philippines. Guys, I love Filipina queens. I love how smart they are, how pretty they are. They have something. They have something in them that makes them, besides their beauty, to always, stand up in competitions for beauty. So how they are running their candidates for states, and so I think a lot of states in Philippines already elected their queens, and they are pretty, they are beautiful, they are smart. So I'm so excited about Filipinos. I know it's a big thing for them, and they love Miss Universe the way I do, and I know they will elect a beautiful, prepared, and intelligent, great queen this year. I already have seen, some of them, and they are very well prepared. They look great. So I'm so happy about it. That has me excited to see who is going to win Miss Universe Philippines, which I haven't always an eyes on Philippines because I know they do well in Miss Universe, and I like how they are and their queens. So Filipinos, wishing you good luck electing your queen. Hopefully the best of the best queen, so you are very well represented in the next Miss Universe. So yeah, I wanted to touch that subject. And other thing is that I saw that Miss France was elected a few months back, I guess, or like a month ago. And I said, wow, no, it can't be true. She's so beautiful. Like I know about beauty because I've been watching Miss Universe for a long time. I predicted winners, and I know who can win. I know for sure. So when I saw Miss France, I said, no. This is right away the competition for Venezuela. Like I said, this girl, she definitely could win Miss Universe too. And I said no, because I support Clara Vegas, but I said Clara Vegas is got another big competition for her, another top 3 to maybe winner. No. And I was like, but whatever happens, I also love this girl, and I was so happy for Miss France with their candidate. But then guess what happened? She is not going for Miss Universe, and I think for everything that happened, a lot of countries got a little discouraged on their queens, maybe like sending for Miss Universe. Some countries were a little upset or very upset. So France, I think, was one of those countries, and they decided they are going to win this. They are going to send this girl to Miss World, which made me very, unhappy because I really thought she was going to go high in Miss Universe, and I thought right away that she would be the competition, the big competition for Clara, Miss Venezuela, but she's not going to Miss Universe. So, anyways, I think whatever happens, good luck to her in Miss World, and I know there are going to come more queens for Miss Universe that will be very prepared and very good competition. So let's see what will happen in the future, what keeps happening. I know for sure the Philippines will elect a very beautiful and prepared queen. That's for sure, and that's coming up soon. We will talk a little bit more about how they develop in their competition, and how things happen with the Filipina Miss Universe. As for now, that's all I wanted to talk about. Those are things that have been calling my attention lately, and I hope you guys like my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and it was nice to talk with you again, and I love you guys. Bye bye.